Did Jack Daniels swing and miss on this twice barreled rye? Let's talk about it. What's up, heathens? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jason. I am that modern Norseman, and today we're going to talk about another one of these Jack Daniels special releases. Is this their first swing and miss? This is their second twice barreled release, the first one being the single malt. This is not, however, their first rye. They have the barrel proof rye, the Heritage release barrel proof rye. Now, on the regular release, the barrel proof ryes, try and stick to something that's a higher proof. Those tend to be better than the lower proof barrel proof ryes in my experience. So anyway, we're gonna get into this one. This one is 100 proof. It is finished in a secondary barrel, high toast, low char barrel. It is aged around 5 years in the first barrel. I believe on this one it says the first barrel entry was in 2015. And in 2020 it went into the secondary barrel for another 3 years. So it's around an 8-year-old rye. It is non-age stated though. MSRP, you're going to find it for about $75, maybe some places $90, maybe even $100. Secondary, it's going anywhere from $275 to $350. So I'll give you my thoughts and opinions on where I think and what I would spend on it. But let's get into it a little bit. We'll nose it, we'll taste it. We'll give you some close-ups of the bottle. We'll pour it. America. See what we think. Will this be a swing and miss? Could they really pull off another hitter? So, hope y'all have had a good week. I'm gonna try and do another review or two over the weekend. Well, I did pour a little of this the other night just to give it a little bit of airtime, see if it would change. I mean, for me, it hadn't changed a whole lot. I get zero banana on the nose. It's rich. All those fall holiday desserts. Cinnamon. The mash bill in this is 70% rye, 18% corn, 12% malted barley. The barley does come through a little bit. That maltiness. It is fruity on the nose. It's not the typical Jack Daniels rye. We're going for a sip. Skull. Velvety, good mouth coating, mouth feel, as you would say. Palate's about the same as the nose. Zero banana. Those darker notes, some raisins, some fig, some plum. I love those dark notes. Maybe some blackberry, like a blackberry cobbler. There's definitely going to be some caramel in there. We're going for a second sip. Skull. Yeah, it's very consistent. It just even becomes a little bit sweeter. More of that oak starts to come out in the finish. It has a really good finish to it. I can only imagine what this will be like at barrel proof. We think it would be better, but we don't know until we have it, right? So we need to have it. But this is a really dark
darkness, everybody, dark
whiskey. And I'll give you a close-up of the bottle itself. And here on the neck tag is where it shows the 2 bottling dates. I don't know if you're gonna read that or not. But it is vastly different from their barrel proof rye. I say vastly. I mean, it's still there, but there's definitely a different complexity to it. Yeah, all those cinnamons. Brown sugars. All that is up front. Coming in, just like if you're gonna bite into, have some cobbler or something like that. Get all that vanilla, some caramel, things like that. A little bit of bready note there, and you get into that blueberry, that blackberry, those notes. Again, raisins makes me think of some bread pudding, warm bread pudding. And then that oak starts to show up. Like that toasted graham cracker, maybe something like that, something along those lines. That's where that oat really starts to show up. It hangs around back edges of your palate there. It's a little bit of a hug, nothing, just a nice little friendly hug, not a bear hug, nothing like that. I like it. It's really, really good. It's definitely different. Even if you have the other ryes, in my opinion, do you pick it up? Yes. Especially at MSRP. Would I buy another one? Yes, I'd buy another one at MSRP. I would. How much would I pay? I would go as high as in that 100 to maybe 120 range, but that's going to be my cutoff. If I've never had one and I've really enjoyed their ryes before and I wanted to add it, I wanted to try it, I'd probably go as high as I went. I went 200. So I would definitely not be paying $275 to $350 for one of these. I felt like it was a good risk for me to take. I felt like I would thoroughly enjoy it. I really wanted to try it, so I paid up. Now, again, to buy another one, that's my range. MSRP to maybe $100. Depends on how I'm feeling that day, maybe 120, but more than likely $100 gonna be my cutoff. But yeah, it's a really good rye. Really good rye. Really unique, different. You don't get that banana note, which I enjoy that banana note, but it is really cool to see that that's not showing up. You're getting those dark notes, like I guess in the first one, right? The single malt, twice barreled. It's a little familiar to that, but not quite. So if you like the oakiness there, you like those dark notes there, but you don't necessarily like single malts, then this is going to be, I think you're going to really enjoy this one, especially if you like their ryes or ryes in general. So I'll leave you with that. So if you would please like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. Really helps out. Doesn't cost anything. I greatly appreciate it. And until the next one, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. I love y'all. Skål.